We are now joined by Aric Almirola, driver of the number 43 Eckridge Ford, who will start third in tomorrow night's NRA 500. This is Eric's best qualifying effort at Texas Motor Speedway. Aric, if you could talk about your qualifying run tonight.
Yeah, it was a great lap for how early we went. For whatever reason, we haven't had the best of luck with the draw. That's I think what is this, 7 races this year? And our latest draw has been 15th. So not that I'm complaining or anything. But we had a great car, great lap. Todd Parrott gave me a really fast Eckridge Ford Fusion, and I wouldn't have changed anything about my car. I would have just changed my draw. If I could have went out a little bit later, I think the track had more grip. We would probably went a little bit faster. But all in all, it's a great run for us. It's going to be a great starting spot for us. I feel really good about my car and race trim. So, it's going to be a good night, I think, tomorrow night for us. We'll get a good pit selection with qualifying third. So I'm looking forward to the race tomorrow night.
Go ahead and open up for questions. If you could raise your hand, we'll get a mic to you.
Don't everybody ask all at once.
Good, Mike.
How much of time is going to drop off from lap to lap to lap? I know you've got some fast speeds here.
Yeah, I think in race practice, from the beginning of a run to lap 20, it was about a second. So the times are going to fall off quite a bit, and it's going to be important to have a good handling car. The track's going to change a lot. We practiced all in the heat of the day, and then we're going to go race tomorrow night. So the track's going to be drastically different than what we had for practice. There's going to be 200 laps of nationwide race on the track, so there's going to be a lot more rubber down. So there's going to be a lot of things to think about for tomorrow night's race. But I'm glad I got Todd Parrott and my 2 engineers, Mark and Derek, worrying about that.
Probably needing your spotter, too, I guess, for the closing rate, as fast as it is.
What? I couldn't hear you.
The closing rate being as fast as it is, you'll probably be looking at your spotters to tell you who's got new tires or not.
Yeah, absolutely. We seen that in practice today as well. Cars come out. If you're still, like I come out and I was on old tires and cars behind you with new tires, they catch you in a hurry. So you're going to have guys short pitting and doing a lot of different pit strategies to make up time on the racetrack. So we'll for sure have to be keeping that in mind. Our spotters will be really busy up on top of the tower.
Sturb.
Yeah, Aric. John Sturbin from RacingToday.com. Given your earlier qualifying results this season, did you find some secret yesterday during the practice, or what's the turnaround about?
No, I just think we typically excel on these racetracks. Todd Parrott and my 43 team, since I've been with those guys starting at Chicago of last year, for whatever reason, the mile-and-a-half racetracks have been the racetracks that we excel at. I've never been a guy that typically ran well at these kind of racetracks until I started driving Todd Parrott's cars. So something that they do with their cars, I don't know what it is, but we just always have speed at these racetracks. And this is the first racetrack we've been at like this year. California and those places. Vegas is a little bit different, but this is the first place that we've come to that we've with this new car, with the things that we've learned over the off season. We had a really good test at Charlotte, and we're really fast, and we took a lot of what we learned at that Charlotte test and brought it here. So I feel good about the race tomorrow night. I feel good about going back to Charlotte and the mile-and-a-half Kansas next week. We ran really good there in October last year. So I think this is the kind of racetracks that our team does well at and that we excel at, and this is proof of that.